but that feels sort of like it doesn't really help in this situation. Also,
I just haven't been recording this whole time. It's fine.
Oh.
kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Destroy him with lasers! Blow him up! Fucking kill him!
So,
Okay, we have to do a
so
recap
we
again.
got a big fire nuke
Yes,
ball.
we got a fire nuke. I monologued for a while. My people can stay in the town. Hi, future me. Dane is very dumb, isn't he? I'm glad we agree. So, yeah. My people can stay here. We're gonna go find the life stream golem. Paxy's in a cutscene. He's gonna die. Oh!
Again.
Okay, this is a weird cutscene.
Hey, is this that throne that everybody keeps talking about? The one made out of swords?
Oh no, this is much worse.
Oh, I love Throne of Swords. My favorite anime.
Perception?
Roll perception.
Ooh, 17.
That's not bad roll.
Considering I am terrible.
You can easily decipher the fact that you're in a dreamscape, despite the fact that you're already kind of aware of this whole thing. But you do.
No, I get that, but do I recognize?
You do recognize this area. This is the old throne of Shia Radiance, Princess of Bristol.
Oh, is this where we fought her?
Yes.
And killed.
Okay.
Particularly in its black and white nature was when the Shadowfell took over after you guys basically conquered the realm.
Right.
And you kind of blink for a moment, and suddenly there's someone behind you.
Yeah, but we don't like that. Oh. Hello, K-pop star. How are you?
You kind of look behind you, and you notice that she's sitting there, kind of in her like rather bored kind of stature. But you kind of notice a little oddity though. Her expression seems to be neutral, as if there's no emotion.
I step to the left. Does her eyes follow me?
She does not.
Ah. I turn around. Who's she looking at?
You turn around and you know she's staring at another entity that was not there previously.
Haha! I know how this works. I'm not technically here.
That is.
Wait.
That's a fucking Bloodborne boss.
Is this like the weird dragon thing that we killed?
It was
like
the giant blood guy from what?
the avatar of.
The divinity drinker.
But no, this
Yeah.
is Barkroy, the world leader, the mage that you encountered in the past before you guys came back.
All right, that guy.
Suddenly, every time you blink, more and more figures are.
Oh fuck! Okay, I remember that guy. He was very upset with me.
Oh, it's literally just Gravelord Nito. I get it now.
That was Lorizov, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm fighting him.
Okay, so all the big mages are showing up.
Time seems to pass. You notice that these figures start slowly wearing away.
Wait a minute. So they're not talking to each other,
They
they're
are
just... This is like a vision. Oh, is this one of the I'm going crazy visions?
Maybe you wouldn't know. But how can you be going?
I mean, the other mages, like, had something get into their head or whatever, and they all started slowly going nuts.
You notice that these figures seem to keep expanding bit by bit. As more and more start appearing, standing absolutely still.
Enough of these visions, apparition! What do you will of me?
They all turn and look at you. I'm just kidding.
Oh god. They just do the body snatcher scream.
So you see many of these figures at this point, recognizing each of them for the most part. Lorizoth, the Four Barons,
Mm-hmm.
Rajok, Rajak, Shia
Oh, that's who
Radiance,
that is.
the World
Okay.
Leader Barkroy, Lishrat, Zanasa, for that brief period that you encountered her.
Is it future Lichtrot or past Lichtrot?
This is past Lishrat from what you have seen him. Eventually, a voice will speak out.
Okay.
But this one seems to be coming from Shia, as she seems to stir to life as she turns and looks at you, Paxi.
Oh, I see what you're doing here.
It has been a while. You know, it's been quite a while. Time passes ever so slowly in this place. You see so much, and then at the same time, so little. But that's not what matters
So,
here.
so you're not dead then?
Oh no, I am very much dead. In fact, I've been dead for a long time. She kind of just extends her hand out to everyone. In a way, all of us have been dead. All of us have been walking corpses, not quite realizing that we are dead. But it's not what
I
matters.
think we need a new definition for that word.
Another figure appears. This one nearby. You don't quite recognize this one. But nevertheless, she continues, there's a reason why you're seeing all of us.
Because I'm slowly going insane.
Not quite, although you are undergoing your own form of insanity. Although this world is suffering the aftermath of our effects, it is still very much in danger. That's when she's going to stand up and she's going to start walking past everyone. She kind of stops and turns to look at her. Alasia, one of the life smiths. Our creation still exists, and the harbingers are very much active, if not a little dormant due to their seals. But they'll break free eventually, and this world will die. Then she continues on, walking over to Zanasa. Zanasa, her magic has done quite a lot of harm to this world with all the portals she has opened. Look at the machines. They're still here. And she turns to Lishrat, and he has gotten a piece of it, and has become one with their vision. He was always a man with very little focus, always moving on to the next interest. But now he is part of something that gives him focus, and thus it has become very dangerous. And she's gonna walk over to the giant form of Koltar. And then the Barons. Their influence still very much exists, and they possess many students. You have become Baron touched by Ishnox, and then your friend became Baron touched by Melbach. You, in a way, have sold your soul, although you have not quite realized it. But you're under their influence now. Whether they will help you for the long run or turn against you, we will see. And she walks over to Rajak, and then Rajak. A man who does not know when to quit. You do realize how far he had to chase Sanasa before he managed to get his hands on her. How many planes, how many realities. too many for me to count on my fingers. But he succeeded. He tore her apart. Figuratively. But she is dead, by his hands, and he has obtained her magic, her ability to create rifts. You remember that one time, right? When that city of trees became lit with flames from the demons.
Yep.
That's his doing, and he's well aware of the things he can do. He despises a lot, but he still has one main goal. And she's going to walk back to her throne. Ortholas, the final. He was a man of great ambition, but died with a whimper. He wanted to do some good. He wanted to bring a form of safety to this world, be this world's savior. He failed. It all went to his head. That's not what matters. She turns to you, Baxi. In the end, you and your own companions are part of the grand design that they have made, and you cannot escape it. Everything you do is allowing you to take one step further. And you know what that step is towards. I think not.
I do not.
That is what I thought. But I see little reason to explain it. After all, it is beyond all of our comprehension. But there is one thing it does have in common with you and me and all of us. It has its hand in all of us. All of our focus. It watches and tries to give a subtle nudge every now and then. But it is responsible for everything that you've seen until now. The current world as it is. But whether you want to know or not is up to you. It's always decided on your actions.
Talking about the Beyonder?
Quizzleloth. No. This is something far more beyond, even greater than the Elder Gods. The dreams. Like this. Every one of us have fallen to these dreams. How sweet they were. The promises. We allowed them to change us, and thus allowed us to go astray. We did achieve some of our hopes, but usually it was far too bitter than we had hoped. Storia was correct. We looked quite hard to figure out where it came from. But there is a name. It kind of just like looks at you.
It was written down, but I couldn't read it.
You couldn't decipher it. You deserve to know the name of the great creature, the entity, that is currently still very active in this world. But once I relinquish its name and reveal its identity, you will be completely in its spotlight. It will know that you know of it. Will you take the risk?
Sure.
Sure. Oh, you quite readily accepted that. You are ready. You sound like you are ready. Fine then.
I have so many cosmic horrors coming after me. What's one more?
What is
That's
one
scary.
more cosmic horror? But this is not something like the Beyonders. Well, deities.
Or
This
the
is not the
collector.
Far Realm. This is not the Collector. Regardless. She's gonna open her hand, and you notice a swirl of bright colors starts forming. Here is a name, but I cannot speak it out loud. After all, it knows. It sees. You notice that this materializes into a sort of scroll. And she's going to offer it towards you.
I will take it. This is gonna be like the One Ring. I open it and I'll see the eye of God.
So you take it. It has like a very ornate, like wax seal.
This is lovely handiwork. I will open the
You
scroll.
crack the wax seal, and you slowly start to see it unfurl.
Oh, it's an Elder Scroll. I'm gonna go blind.
No, you go blind over prolonged Elder Scroll use. You can look at one and you'll be fine. You might need glasses, but you'll be fine.
And when you open it, you notice it seems to be
Monks in Oblivion are you there for
particularly in Storia's handwriting.
Okay.
And
She like write in uwu speech.
no, seems to be an old, fancier type of font.
Ah, bleat speech. I'm familiar with
This is-
the olds.
This is supposed to be a serious scene. We can't make jokes.
Dream rocks fall, you die.
Campaign 1.
Oberith?
Obrith? Obrith?
Oberith. That's a Y, isn't it?
No, Obirith.
I would say it Obirith.
Obirith.
Hey. And I explode.
So you say it out
My-
loud.
Before I do, does it know that I've read this?
Yeah,
I
I'll
ask
say
her.
this. The moment your eyes lay upon this text, you suddenly get the sensation of being watched. But this time, every single one of these guys here who are absolutely still are now looking at you, Paxi.
Right, because they all were going crazy from its influence. Cool beans. Can I do something stupid and cast my True Sight?
You can. You can try.
You can try.
I will try to cast True Sight while I'm asleep in a dream realm.
So you try to particularly Ishnox's True Sight.
It's the only one I got.
So you activate Ishnox's revealing gaze to try and make sense of what exactly like your surroundings are. And you kind of notice suddenly that every single one of these guys are not only looking at you, their eyes, or at least some sort of implication of eyes on their being, are staring at you. And they are different for each of them. Some of them are purple, some of them are black, some of them are red. They all seem to be eyes of something that is not theirs, and they're all staring at you.
Right. That brainworm is staring at me. Obirith.
Bear in mind, the Crystal Lady specifically said she didn't want to say it out loud for fear of it seeing her. So you don't do that.
That's okay. Paxy's fine with doing stupid things.
So I read it. Did she like react when I read it? Like, was she like, "Wait a minute, you shouldn't do that right now"?
No, you read it. She kind of just stood there, smiling, not at all seemingly intimidated.
Does she have like a second pair of eyes looking at me?
No, she's just simply smiling. Now you know. Now you know. Just like the rest of us. And that's when she kind of just like leans forward a little bit and just whispers, "Welcome to the family." And suddenly
that?
your surroundings shatter, and you are
God
back
fucking-
to the waking world.
Do I have a scroll in my hand?
You do not.
God damn it.
I don't
They're
know
not
about
that
you
cool.
guys, but I had a really good night's sleep last night. Oh, time for a good day of adventuring.
So we get a long rest officially, correct?
Yes, you officially get a long rest.
Are we level 15?
No, you are not level 15.
What
Take a
about
look.
16?
No.
Tabby level 20.
You in particular, maybe. It depends on what you give the DM.
It'll take more than roosters, by the way.
Let's see here. Dylan has to give me level 20. No, he doesn't. Anyway.
No. Hey, congratulations. You got, what
Can I
level
roll
are you
persuasion
right
on the DM?
Nope, not gonna let you know.
now? Alright, let me go to
I
campaign.
rolled a
real quick.
29.
14.
Can I buy some kind of loot box that
My
might have a level up
campaigns.
in it?
Yeah, is there any
I'll
campaign
think again.
DLC?
The
DM
story is you're level
Fiverr.
13 now.
Poggers.
In fact, since you did not tell me, you're level 12. No. Oh, campaign loot boxes? Sure. Pay me $10 and you'll get to roll on the gotcha system, see if you can get a legendary item.
Oh,
Pog.
Or even a mythic.
Slides a DM of Fiverr, gets a fucking legendary weapon.
DM, have I ever heard of this Obirith before?
Roll. What do you want to roll?
Eldritch Horror knowledge?
I would say history.
what are you? Look at every stat and roll one you're good with.
That's history.
Okay.
Can I deceive reality to understand?
Can I roll sleight of hand to figure out to shake up the magic 8-ball?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to Simon real fast. I'm like, Simon, you know, I'm feeling real down in the dumps. I could use some encouragement.
Go fuck yourself, buddy.
Thank you.
You get bargain.
I'm taking that as I'm taking that as
Really six.
inspiration. Oh fuck.
Not actually.
Fucking cutting words.
You and the cutting words. That's only for saves, though. That doesn't work for ability checks, I don't believe. Let me read unsettling words.
Here's what you
Next
should
saving
say.
throw. Yeah, that doesn't work for that. So,
Simon,
why are you feeling down in the dumps, buddy?
What you should do, Simon, is you should say "fuck you" and then cast dash on him, so he has.
You know,
you look like
I
you're
just-
not feeling too great there, man. I got rid of Gesh. No, I still have it. Just kidding. I didn't get rid of it.
So, what are you rolling, Paxi?
History.
History. Roll history.
I'll give you
Do
bark
I have it?
inspiration.
Yay! Oh fuck! I'm gonna need it.
I give the help
As
action.
a trade-off, I cast Gesh on Paxi.
I did not agree to this.
You don't-
16.
You don't have to.
You don't have a choice.
There's a resistance to this.
Oh, is there resistance to this? Anyways, before anything goes Octon, as a response to him sealing the deal and shaking hands,
No, we did not do that.
you didn't have a choice. Anyways, let me roll persuasion.
Fucking goddamn it.
Yeah, you shake my hand.
I like to imagine that in this.
Bardic
context-
inspiration, unsettling words.
I like
Wait,
to
actually,
imagine.
this time.
I'd like to imagine
I
that in
cast
this,
Gesh on Paxi.
in this context, the persuasion check is Simon offering his hand. Paxi being like, "You've mind controlled me multiple times. I don't know if," and then Simon with his other hand grabs Paxi's wrist and just, and then forces him to shake his hand.
For a whole minute, by the way. I'm casting Gesh for a full minute.
What's
Paxi, you have to roll a natural 30. That's the same thing before, 5d10 psychic damage. I want to upcast this so that way, let's see.
Why are you casting it?
Because it disappeared before, and this is basically my leash for Paxi. I cast. Let me see what level do I upcast this? So yeah, I cast it at 7th level, so it lasts a year. Paxi, roll Wisdom.
He's not good at this.
Fuck you. I punched Simon in the mouth.
Fucking hearing Kai scream in the background while cutting in and out made it all the more comical.
Natural 20. That's the only way you could have saved that. Wow. Okay.
Okay, Paxi.
So you go to grab my hand and cast Gesh, and I yank you forward and just headbutt you.
How much unarmed damage do you do?
I think Paxi has a negative strength
I
score,
think
so
it's
he
more of a
does-
shock value than anything.
Well, what's your strength? What's your strength modifier?
0.
Oh, so he does 1 damage to me.
No. I don't think unarmed attacks.
It does. It's one. It's a. Actually, yeah. No, you're right.
She's just like, no, you
He
don't.
does 0 damage.
Bonk.
Ew, and you just see the fucking like smoke coming out of my head.
Hey.
To be
Well,
fair,
hey,
you would have
Swallow.
deserved it. Continue off with. Actually, continue with the 16 on history.
Your ring is glowing red.
Oh, what do you know? I activate the true sight and look straight at Paxi because I'm assuming that's where the thing is gonna be looking.
Oh, fuck's sake.
You activate true sight. You don't see anything.
What the fuck, Paxi? Anyways, you rolled a 16 on history. You're welcome, bitch.
Oh, so I don't see any floating eyeballs.
No floating eyeballs.
Did you succeed, Dylan,
What?
with the 16?
What do you mean?
Because I gave him Bardic Inspiration earlier, remember?
Oh, for the 16.
History.
So just kind of looks at Paxi and then like shakes his head.
You're
Hey,
kind
you-
of just trying to think hard, like, where would I know this name? And the more you thought about it, the more you start to realize, hey, I actually don't know this name. You don't.
Point of order, if Gesh issues a suicidal command, which that one definitely would have been in terms of Paxi's daily life, the spell ends.
It's not suicidal. Don't piss off new friends. That's the only rule.
That's pretty suicidal for Paxi.
Jesus Christ. No, Alright. Well, it didn't work anyways. I actually decided to have a brain once. For the first
shit.
and only time today.
I'm gonna go hide in a corner somewhere by myself and talk to Morning about this.
And then Swollen is staring directly at you with the true sight.
He's
Yeah.
like,
That's Swallow. That's fucking normal for Swallow. Just glaring at me, wanting to stab me.
No, Sorbo
I just assumed-
doesn't want to look at you.
Swabble just has resting kill Paxi face.
That adds up.
so. Nice, so you're
First,
all
just
side.
has resting kill face.
So
Creepy one.
I just ask Morning, do you know of creatures that could be incredibly dangerous just by saying their name out loud?
Depends. I do know that some existences usually involve gods of some sort. Usually I know for some elder gods in particular, if you're in the far realm and you say their name, usually you would immediately get their attention. But that's only in the far realm. The material plane is a little bit different. It's only something like that happens if, of course, you like straight up mention them while their power has grown to the point where they have direct influence on material plane.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Define mention. Is that like say their name out loud or just write it down?
usually in terms of mention, it depends on exactly what you mean. Because usually just the mere thought of them is enough to garner their attention, depending on both how powerful they are and their influence. So, basically, if
Say
you
we're
look
beyond that part.
beyond, as in direct influence,
Okay.
then
Let me cut to the chase here. I had a dream,
yes,
and
dreams are bad.
the prince not Princilla. It
Radiance.
was
Gia Radiance?
Radiance. Shia Radiance. Yes, she was there.
Oh, the crystal
She's
gnomes.
dead, but like not dead, sort of thing. And you remember the conversation that I had with Storia? He wrote down a name, but we couldn't make heads or tails of it.
I mean,
She wrote it
that
down.
wasn't really a conversation. It was just finding random journal pieces.
Yes, correct. Shia Radiance in this dream wrote down the full name.
And what is this name? Okay. Is this connected to the questions you were asking me?
Yes.
So this is concerning some sort of entity that is powerful enough to basically have you be aware of you if you know of it and think of it.
Pretty sure it's already aware of me because of what happened in the dream.
I see. So you know of its identity, or at least its name.
Correct. And
Do
I
you know
want
anything
to.
else about it?
Okay, well, it drove all of the big bad mages, or the big mages, to insanity.
Wait, so
Like
it's
all of them.
It's talking about the thing that Storia talked about. We still have the journal pieces.
Yeah, but that was like Storia descending into madness about it. We don't really know much more about it, other than it has some sort of motive.
It talked about dreams. Storia did. How their dreams would slowly make them lose their identity. In fact, this goes a little bit further. There was what Astorius told us during his conversation with the One Lifesmith. How his sibling, his sister, basically stopped being herself after a particular chain of dreams, and eventually that led to her descent into madness and her eventually murdering him. Wow.
Did she create the Harbingers before or after she went crazy?
Before.
No. After.
Oh,
Her descent
neat.
to madness resulted in the Harbingers. That is what he said. Or at least that's what Astorius
Cool.
told us.
So I'm gonna go insane, and I possess the power of the sun. Great.
No, you don't have.
This is a.
No, you don't have the scroll. We take the scroll from Paxi. Don't let him have it. I will.
It wasn't so much that it was about the scroll; it was the knowledge of how to use it. I have that now. It's mine. It's in my brain now.
So, Paxi, I want you to say this clearly to me. This entity that we are aware of its existence in a way that Storia mentioned, and you're saying you know its name, and you are under its influence.
Maybe. Don't know. Do I seem more stupid than usual?
No, you still have your charm, but at the same time, this is a lot more dangerous than you realize, Paxi. This thing, is it an elder god, or is it something worse?
See, I mentioned the Beyonder to Shia, and she laughed at it and said this was much bigger than that.
Bigger? I don't think there's anything else that is bigger than the elder gods, since they themselves are ancient. The Far Realm is a very, very old realm of existence. So what could be older?
What exactly does your, what should I call your main host body? What was the moonlight?
Mirror.
Yeah, what does the moonlight mirror keep at bay again?
Entity, it is essentially a living barrier that represents the wall between the far realm and the other lesser realms. It effectively is, well, its existence is what prevents the far realm from extending its influence. And of course, as you can see, it's not perfect, seeing that many of those far realm entities have managed to enter in get some form of influence, like Cthulhu or the Yellow King. But
Could that be because a piece of it was chipped off?
that is correct. But even then, there's only so much influence one can gain. To become become powerful enough that a mere mention of their name would draw their attention. None of them are capable of doing so in the material plane. So whatever it
You
is,
want to find out?
no?
Okay.
Were you about to say that thing's name, Paxi?
uh, no, I was going to maybe write it down so then you would know what I'm talking about. But if you think that that's a bad idea, then because
I will tell you
Shia
this.
didn't say it out loud. She wrote it in a scroll and
Answer
handed it to me.
these questions completely and honestly, Paxi. You know of its name.
Okay. Yep.
Do you know of what it looks like?
No.
Do you know of its identity?
No.
Do you know what it encompasses? Do you know what it represents?
Also no.
Then, thankfully, the less you know, the less influence it will have when you think of it. Knowing its name is merely the beginning. The more you learn about it, and that means the more information you have, which means the more you think of it, and the more whole it is. If one were to learn of something of this caliber's identity in its completeness, and then you think about it, not only will it be completely aware of your existence, it could then expand its influence and take over. You simply knowing its name is merely the tip of the iceberg, which means the more you know of it, the more you will eventually become compromised. But I do know of a way to deal with this. But it goes against everything I would require, I would want.
We can ask Simon to modify memory.
That is only simply putting on a bandage. You would still have this information. You still know of it, even if you can't physically recall it. What I am speaking of is something a little bit more drastic, which requires finding all the pieces of myself and making me whole. Because remember, I am a piece of the Moonlight Mirror. My whole duty, or at least the Moonlight Mirror's duty, is to act as a barrier. If I were to become completed, it would mean that whatever this entity is, I would theoretically be able to block it. But that is a risk, and one I'm already not very keen on taking because of the fact that I could lose myself. But it is a last resort, an option, if we have no others. But then there's another thing I want to think about, Paxi. If there is such an entity here in the material plane that is capable of this much influence, then that means this whole entire world is in grave danger.
Yup.
And I'm not talking about harbingers. Those are simply mortal destruction. If they come out, this place is destroyed. This is something else. If it follows the same rules as the Far Realm gods, then effectively what it can do is cause the entire reality to submit to its own design. Whatever its wishes, whatever its goals, this place would effectively become its playground. No one would have free will. Everyone would be at its mercy. And honestly, death would be a mercy itself.
Great.
Great.
Yep.
That's the right word I would use. And the worst part is, I am not sure if this information should be shared with the others. Or at least, no. The name should not be shared at all costs. But at least his existence needs to be realized. Although the Harbingers are dangerous, although there are many powerful mages and leftovers here, Lishrot with his machines, Wellsplitter and his whole thing going on up north. But this thing needs to become the priority. We need to find a way how much its influence it has gained, and when and where we could potentially stop it. That's all I have to say.
Great. So find more shards of you as a backup plan. And let the others know that a reality warping, destroying being of absolute chaos might be coming for us.
Yeah, essentially. We should at least
What other
inform the
than-
others of the danger.
Fantastic. Let's go do that. Boop, boop, boop. Hey guys. Nothing new here, but, you know, creation-ending horrors are upon us.
It's too early for this
I saw you-
taxi.
Rogar is just like,
I did see you woke up. You don't need to announce yourself.
Well,
Good morning.
I look back at morning like, oh, they took that better than I thought.
Paxi.
Astorius. You know those notes that we got from Storius?
Doria. Yes, I got it.
Storia. Right. That name that we couldn't really decipher.
You mean the one where you said it and then it started watching you?
Tomo just says casually in the bag.
Wait. You weren't there. Did this happen already?
No. But he knows something's watching him. He kind of just like his ring is glowing red.
Right.
Oh wait,
Yes.
What's when he heard about the thing and said the name?
No.
No, that was in
that was in
Dreamland.
To be fair, regardless, Swobo would just assume Pax's fault, so nothing.
Yeah.
can change.
Fair.
Yeah. I'm like, yes, it is my fault. Yes, technically, but it was, you know, fuck.
It's okay.
100%.
It's okay, Paxi. Some of us will understand.
So, long story short, I said the thing's name, or I read the thing's name, in a dream, and now it's after us.
What?
Solus just speaks up to stories. No, that's a lot of baggage to unpack.
Do we have a say in
Yeah,
this? We
right.
already got something's chasing us.
I kind of look at him. I'm just like, ending countries is not enough for you. Now you need to end the world.
No. We're shooting higher than that. Reality is my new target.
Right. Okay.
So is
I
the
gotta
plan
touch
to
it
go
by
to a
head.
new unspoiled country so that we can blow that one up while we kill the thing?
I just want to.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
fucked this one up enough. Why not just keep it here?
Dude, just like is it a conscious decision or do these things just happen around you? A little bit of both.
I mean, do you find it odd that we were given city destroying fire magic and then find out that there's a cosmic horror that can drive us to madness?
What?
Honestly, I mean, I feel like those two things aren't entirely related.
They are this time.
Fair enough.
We're
Am I able to psionically communicate with Saint without you turning on your helmet, or
I am the one that initiates the psychic link.
okay? Then I won't do anything.
What's this about telepathy? Is like you still have to
Starts
be.
walking behind you,
I
just
was
like
just
pressing
gonna
down.
like mentally think you see what I mean, but that's not possible. So.
We can't
just
see your
exchange-
eyes darting forth in your helmet.
Both of you just exchange a helmet glance that says it all.
Helmet.
Helmet bros, just like
Helmet bros.
they nod, both nod your head. Helmet bros.
Also, question. I noticed that my Mark of the Innovator now lets me summon Greater Steed for some reason. I'm assuming you added that. Is that something I can do before I fuse Solus or after?
Wait, actually updated?
What?
Yep, I read.
Is it summon greater
Do
Steve?
you fuse Solus? Do you fuse
Fuse
Solus?
I mean, I will once I get to a safe distance outside the city. I'm assuming nothing's gonna go wrong, but I don't trust you, so I'm gonna do it outside the city. Like, at least, like, you know,
5 feet
mile
outside.
range.
Yeah, like 5 feet.
Hey, Paxi, you could learn from this guy.
I should probably go and delete the item now. BRB. I didn't realize it updated.
I was like, I caught it because I was looking at my spells, and then I was like, why does it say find Greater Steed for free? And I started digging in all my shit. Because that populates in my spells without a spell cast.
Actually eats more olives.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
You're going to be thirsty pretty soon, Paxi.
Ignore
Or
for
Dane,
now.
rather.
Okay.
Okay. Now I see. I accidentally saved and closed the fucking page like a dumbass because I was making the other fucking spell. All right. I was saving it the changes until this time.
What other spell?
You know what probably
Ignore it.
happened
The
too?
fucking fireball spell.
Oh, I was
wouldn't
going to
have did it.
refresh and...
Without updating,
World
but when I
Recap, like,
for
did
my
I get a
long rest,
spell?
I realized I wasn't signed in, so I had to sign in and reload the page, which must have happened right after you signed
Yeah, that
I-
must have done it.
in.
Because items don't really re-update unless you remove and re-add them, or if you refresh like a couple times.
Oops.
So, Paxi,
Sorry,
if you could
spoilers ahead.
elaborate just a little bit on world-ending Eldritch Horror monster thingy. It's
Apparently, the
tracking us
less I
from-
think about it, the better.
Okay, yeah, but we got to think about it a little bit, at least understand what the fuck's going on for the rest of us. Like, do we just leave you to die, or...
That sounds like a good idea.
It does sound like a good idea, but that's not the point. Do we leave you to die? Do we leave this place to die? Where do we leave to die? Because someone's dying.
I don't know yet.
Preferably not us. I mean, I have a choice in the
Do I know what Swelbo's ring does? And do I see it glowing?
Yeah.
There is
I mean,
like
it says ring that gives them true sight and tells them if people are scrying on you guys.
there is a third option that we save the world. And
Yeah,
we
I mean,
stop
and
all bad
after
guys.
he mentions that this thing is after us, I'm like, so that's the thing watching me, right?
And then I see his ring. Yeah, probably.
What?
Scar.
So is his ring just going to be red for all eternity now?
Maybe if he gets far enough away from you.
Alright, guys, it's time to leave the town. Let's thank Nathawit, say, and then, let's... Yeah.
Oh wait, how are we supposed to kill the drain golem?
Are we?
Look, the fucking flashback plays where you learn about the golem killing golem made by the god of dwarves.
Yeah, we gotta go to the next location. And then they'll have their epic mecha fight, and we'll be, as a team, fucking Power Rangers fighting the drain golem.
Exactly. Yes, that's
Alright,
literally what's
so-
what we're going to get inside of it.
What
We're
do
gonna
you
do
think?
the-
What do you guys think that the odds that the dwarves know how to build some type of cannon to shoot a person to the moon?
This idea. Let's
I
go
mean-
find out.
I've heard
Dylan,
Dwarf-
is there a
Dwarf
moon?
also does, I suppose.
So anyways, back to the dwarf guy. I go over here. Man, how's it going? So where was that thingy that could fight the drain golem? The old wives' tale? No, fucking old fairy tale.
Who
We
you're
talked
approaching
about
for
this.
that?
This guy, the actual dwarf in the area, not a fucking Durgar.
Oh.
Damn, racist.
Oh, Durgars know. They know about the Underdark and they're assholes. You
Yeah.
read up on how Durgars work.
Racist.
He kind of just like was just sitting there minding his own business. He's like, huh? What?
Yeah, that fairy tale about the golem that can defeat the golem.
Oh, you're talking about the creation of Mordin, right?
Yeah, the creation of Morden. Can you point on the map where it was where the tale was told to be?
I feel like we
Oh,
got
I
like
don't know. Never listened to that stuff.
I thought we got like an
Stews for
exact
kids.
location of it from like an NPC.
No, that NPC could have given false information because those were shapeshifters, if you remember.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking the dwarf who is not a shapeshifter, potentially, maybe, hopefully not.
I don't really have an allocation.
Cool, thanks. Anyways, Bob. I start to walk away. Hopefully, he pulls some NPC shenanigans.
He kind of just stares at you, like confused.
Whatever, fine. We'll find our own way. I don't think Nathwa would have any idea, considering she's basically, like, part of the Underdark.
That was when
Okay,
one of the drow kind of just looks at you. You speak of
What's up?
Mordin.
Yeah, that one. Which drow mentioned this?
Just a random NPC drow. Oh, no,
Which
this one,
direction,
right
so I
here.
can stand in front of him? Nice. What do you
He
know
just
about this?
looks. Only that the one that Mordin is a god of dwarves. Don't really know much about it, except for he just gestures his head to the Durgar. Talks about him a bunch.
I am racist. Okay, got it. Thank you. Which Durgar? This Durgar?
The only Durgar that's in this camp.
Jeez, they all got wiped out then. I take it. Fine. Hello, friend. I apologize for not coming to you earlier.
He's just
I didn't-
sitting there, munching on a mushroom. What do you want?
I've heard
Oh.
from the drow that you talked about Morden.
Oh. What do you want to know about a surface dwarf god?
Just a potential, like a potential golem that he created. I just want to know if you had any idea of what direction we could go in to try to find it. You know, save the
Oh, you're
surface.
talking about the avatar of Morden.
Yeah, that thing.
Once you hear about that, don't think it's something the dwarves really tell you about. It's like a skipping story that they tell their kiddos just before they go to bed.
Yeah, basically we were hearing about that. We're just trying to find ways to deal with that light drain golem. And the last time we dealt with people who knew about the information, they turned out to be shapeshifters and they tried to kill us. So.
Well, I know about it. It's kind of odd seeing me, but a lot of things try to find their way down here in the Underdark.
Do they, huh? Well,
Yeah.
is there anything I could? Is there a way I could persuade you, good sir?
Sweet.
As I just jingle some cash.
He kind of looks at it and just rolls his eyes. Your surface coin means little to me, but it don't
What
matter.
can I do for you?
Not like there's any society left. But yeah, you want to learn about the tale of the dwarf father and his creation? I can tell you. Of course, it'll be a little bit more of a summed up version instead of the same exact tale they tell their kiddos.
Oh, that's fine. I just need to know the general location.
Location? There's no general location.
Don't mind that. We'll figure it out from there. Go ahead and tell the story.
Long story short, during the Great Arcade War, many of the gods were essentially not happy with the state of the world. You know, their disciples and their worshippers were essentially being slaughtered by these mages and their creations. And so Morden decided to take a more direct approach. He sacrificed his own causality in order to give direct knowledge to his greatest smith. This knowledge is a sort of schematic on how to create what he referred to as the avatar of Morden. Not like your traditional god avatar that you might know. Instead, it is creating a golem, a walking machine with the pure design of combating magic. It is an iron golem at its base, core, except enhanced. It burned with the inner heart of the great Soul Forger's forge. Its shell is of iron, but it is harder than any form of weapon or mineral that the Dwarf Father himself could create and use with his own smithing tools. And all of that together created a golem that is the equivalent of a walking monster. With one
Gotcha.
goal in mind, to take down the very threats that threaten his people. But unfortunately, the smith that has been bestowed upon this knowledge created the forge, gathered all the materials necessary in order to create this machine. And it took a lot of resources, many years. But when he finally had everything together, something happened. Particularly when everything became nothing for that brief period, and then the memory disappeared. Morden, the god, the Dwarf Father who guided his smith every step of the way, suddenly ceased talking, as if it was not there anymore. And the smith who was following his every instruction became lost, and with only one step left in order to finish the creation, was forced to leave it in hiding, so that nothing could find it and destroy it.
Okay. All right, boys. Looks like we got some excavating to do. You guys
It is
know.
underground. That is the only way that the story from its Dwarven translation spoke of. But I do not know the exact coordinates, but I theorize it is further north of Micratia. That is where I found the tale. In the Underdark. But I was north of there when I found it, and that's the only thing I can really say.
You're telling us we go that direction as I point towards the tracks. Does that actually lead anywhere, Don?
No.
No, that's just part of the map. Okay.
Part of the map. Well, technically it leads up north, but it doesn't really go anywhere.
Okay.
So
So we need to get out of this cavern system. But we have to go up north. Like how north were you guys thinking? Prada? Horrigus? Horrigus or not just okay. We just alright, so we got a ways to go.
So it would
I mean, I
seem-
could just cast teleport and we could have a mishap happen.
I would rather not be sent to the ethereal plane today, personally. So let's not do that.
You're lost. Alright.
with that, okay, I need to go back to all maps. There we go. There's so many fucking pages I have to navigate now. That is all the information I have. Even though Morden is not really a god that we Dwagar worship, well, at least hold a form of respect to him, even if he has forsaken us. But then again, that is not the only tale where gods have simply lost their voice after that one period where their mages disappeared. But yeah, that's all I have.
Alright. Well, I appreciate you, good sir.
And he just,
So it sounds like
nods.
guys, we need to head out of this cave system and go find another method into getting into the Underdark.
Banda always here to serve in a way. And he just goes back to nibbling on his mushroom.
Unbeknownst to us, this guy is zonked out of his fucking mind.
Before we leave, I'm going to cast Find Greater Steed to summon Ruin. I'm not going to, use the fact that I know I can do it for free because that would not be fair since I'm not.
No,
supposed to
you
do it.
can't technically do it for free yet.
Yeah, but I also don't know that I'm going to get that ability, or I shouldn't, so I'm going to use the spell slot even though I prefer to not. But yeah.
Great run.
He is so. You don't have to click the button. That's
And it's 5d10 plus.
All right, now how is Ruin going to fit through that crevice?
Squeezing is a mechanic. Before
38.
we leave, also, I will talk to my 2 people. I will tell them to take care of each other and this town. I will tell Nathalia that if anything goes wrong, anything strange, if something bad happens to this town, if you hear anything from anyone else, to attempt to reach out with me psychically, if you have the capacity to do so. Obviously, spend your spells and your psychic energy keeping yourself safe first. But if I hear from you, I will do everything I can to respond and help. Apparently, Simon can cast teleport, so I can just come back here, I guess. That's convenient.
We'll be sure to hold the fort for your set.
Good. I will give them the salute, and I will head off.
They both give a salute as well.
Yeah.
All right.
So
with
what do you
that-
plan on doing?
We go this way
Yeah,
because going north doesn't do anything.
North is where we came from, right?
No, we came from the west.
yeah. North, like the portal opened on the north-ish side of the town.
We go through here.
Wait.
Where?
Wang.
I did not see this part. Why are there dead guys?
Oh, look, the bridge has been
Oh, yeah,
built
you weren't here
again.
for this part of this.
The
For
bridge
this
is not
section.
built.
The bridges.
No, there's definitely a bridge here.
Ignore this right here. There's no bridge.
Can we go this way? Probably not, right?
You should signify. You should signify the bridge.
That's
is
not a
gone.
bridge.
The story is false to his death.
Slobo goes and walks across the bridge.
You should signify that the bridge is gone by taking a single generic token and meat crayoning it across the entire bridge and turning it red.
He's actually doing that now. Oh God.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Oh look, there's a gigantic corpse stretched across this chasm. Let's walk across it.
Okay.
Look at
Yep.
that.
Fourth
I made
bridge.
a bridge.
I
Took
made
me,
it.
What? 1, 2 minutes stops.
Fuck you.
All right.
Well, I mean, I guess Paxi could probably scatter us to the other side.
Alternatively,
I can have a flying speed if I want to, and I can cross the bridge in 1 turn.
that's fine. You can do that. I don't think Ruin can jump that far.
No. I don't think any normal person can.
What's
jump
the
this
dimension
far.
door? I can cast dimension door like twice and get 2 people across, but then I'll be out of 4th level spell slots. Yeah, I'll do that.
I can just walk off the edge and then get angry before I hit the bottom and not die.
Do Ruin and I count as one person for the sake of Dimension Door since I'm riding him?
No, because Ruin would not go with. You'd have to desummon Ruin. Actually, I feel like you wouldn't summon Ruin if you knew we were going this way. Just because I know you weren't here for that
late.
one session.
But okay.
He wasn't here for
so-
that session.
Ruin gained the powers of flight and I fly across.
Does he actually?
No.
I mean, I have ways to gain flight, actually, I think.
Like
I mean,
Paxi.
okay.
Wait, I cast
Technically,
fly.
If someone were to use fly on Ruin, it would affect both of them.
I cast fly on Ruin.
Okay. Let me-
Okay.
So
Ruin could probably carry at least another person. Like, he's a big boy, I think. Hold on. Let me look at Darwin.
He's a large creature, so he definitely probably would be.
okay.
Yeah, he's
Let me
a
ask.
big boy.
As if
So I say out loud, I'm pretty sure Swobo couldn't jump over this chasm, and even if he did, he'd probably just die on the way
let
down.
me ask a question.
You're
Like,
correct about half of that.
a very important.
You would not die.
He can get angry and
Yeah,
just
I-
not die.
But then he was
I
stuck at
cannot
the bottom
jump.
of the
I
chasm
will
for all
not die.
eternity.
Just get angry
Alternatively-
before I hit the ground.
Hey,
All right,
Swobo,
who
high
else is
five.
getting on ruin with me?
High
So
five,
here-
Swobo.
Actually, wait, did we get a long rest at some point?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think the maximum amount of fall damage that you can take probably wouldn't kill me anyway, so...
Okay, Dylan, I have 2 questions.
Yes.
Is fucking Malkorin coming with us? He's on the
That's a
map.
good point.
Goodbye, Malkorin.
He's just standing there like, bye kids, have good luck storming the castle.
Hey, what are you talking about? You're coming with us.
Oh,
Okay,
what do you
so-
mean by that?
Malkorin,
Even
I
if
was
somehow got an
thinking,
absolute max
Malkorin.
roll on fall damage, it wouldn't kill me.
I was
It's
thinking,
literally
Malkorin, that I
impossible
could
to die
like,
from fall damage.
I can fly for a brief period of time, so I could just wrap my arms under yours and like carry you, and we both fly across.
I was just here to see you guys off. I'm not going with you. Why am I going with you? Why am I going with you?
You get to see sunlight and stuff.
Yeah,
You
you
don't
get
have
to
to work in
That's
the
the-
tavern.
Oh, there's no reason to see sunlight when you're always dark inside.
Because the DM wants to play too.
Have you considered, Malkorin, writing poetry? I think it would help you work through some of your issues.
I would probably be locked up if you.
That was
saw
an
what
awesome.
dropped me.
That was an awesome sentence. High five, dude.
Okay, so don't we have multiple people who know
He
how to cast
backs up.
fly?
I know what you're doing. I know what the high five means.
I give him
away
the
from me.
puppy. I give him the
Get
puppy
away
dog's
from me.
eyes, and I roll per. You want persuasion or performance? They're both the same. All right, I rolled a 32. I give him the puppy dog eyes. No high five. You're leaving me hanging, bro.
He just stares at you. He kind of notices the sweat starts trickling down the side of his face.
Bro. I just. My hand's kind of quivering a little bit. High five, bro. Leave me hanging, bro. Bro. Frank. Malcolm. The one who saved my life.
You are a valuable asset to this team. You have saved literally all of our lives at least 2 times.
Save you guys once, and suddenly you want me to be your permanent healer.
I go up and I grab him and I give him a hug. Please, my bro,
He casts
Come
his
with us.
geish on him.
come with us, friend. As I cast Dimension Door. Is he a
He's
willing
just-
creature?
No.
Can I persuade him?
You know what? What the hell? He's casting Windwalk.
Oh, okay, that works. Oh, we're clouds now, boys.
You're all
Hog.
cross.
All right, I fly. I get
Yay.
to fly across.
Wait, is it a concentration?
Head empty,
It
amp
is
cloud.
not a concentration.
It lasts a minute. 6. Holy shit! Flying speed of 300 feet.
Wait, is it a concentration? Let me see.
I dash.
No, it's not. Yeah.
I go up to the surface in this amount.
Wait,
in under
8
a minute.
hours?
What?
Wait, isn't this the one that turns you into a cloud?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can haul fucking
Yes,
ass.
that's why I tried to cast it that one time. You can haul fucking ass.
Let me read Windwalk.
People want on the cloud.
However,
Casting times a minute. Duration's 8 hours.
However, if someone tries to fight you while you're a cloud, your options are to die or to die different ways.
So you can use your action to revert to your normal forms.
No, you. Take
Yes, I'm reading it.
You take 1 minute to turn back to your normal form.
Oh, yep, you're right. But I'm saying my point still stands. The only actions a creature can take in this form are dash action or to revert to its normal form. So we can go back
Yeah.
to normal. So guys, we have a horse to go find. Let's go find our horse.
So am I a cloud? Is everyone a cloud, or am I just cloud? Who's a cloud?
Everyone's a cloud. 10,
Everybody.
10 willing creatures.
Ah,
We're getting out of this cave
out
system.
away! Woo! Ooh, spooky go!
I mean,
Alright,
faster
you
than
guys
before.
flew them off. Okay, continue.
Imagine if you clicked your boots before becoming cloud.
Technically, if it just says you can take the dash action and like that's the wording, then theoretically, you can dash twice every
Yep.
turn.
You can go a solid 900 feet. Wait, yeah.
Every
Wait,
6
no.
seconds.
Yeah. You goes 900 feet every 6 seconds.
What?
You're fast.
You're a cloud now.
I don't want to know.
Let's see.
I have to walk back to 900. What's this about moving 900 feet in 6 seconds?
You're a cloud. You're a cloud, and you can dash
You've been
twice.
turned
as a cloud.
into clouds with 300 feet of movement speed.
I mean, we can
Okay,
literally
but
just get.
why is this being
You're going
done?
102 miles an hour, are you? Yum. That's a pretty fast cloud.
Yeah,
Pretty
you
big.
guys are going real fast.
Yu's going 102 miles an hour.
Anyway,
We
which,
are
Excellent.
going
which way
we are
did we
going.
come from?
68 miles an hour.
Did we come from down or up originally?
This way. What are those things? Why are they moving? Are they actually here?
This is Dylan's way of telling us that he doesn't want us to be in clouds this time.
No, they're not supposed to fight us. They said they'd leave the
Yeah.
cave system alone.
Yeah, they're on some kind of patrol probably.
Not even a patrol, probably. They're probably leaving. By the way, we're not going to find out.
No, and then we go. Woo!
You guys zoom up.
Then we zoom out of the mine.
Yep.
Wait, I have to re-highlight every 5 damage.
Yep.
Sorry, Simon.
We're all a
Actually, we're clouds. I
singular
can step on
cloud.
your face. It's fine.
Yeah, we are clouds.
We're intermingling.
Weird.
Yep.
I don't like that. Anyways.
Dude, that's my
His
cloud,
lack of
bro.
lips, Swobo is just making airplane noises the whole time he's flying.
We came from the bottom left, didn't we? Or was it straight south? It wasn't up
South?
there.
Okay. Meow. I don't know where I'm going, so I trust everybody else.
We leave how we entered. I don't remember how we entered, but we go to the next map.
Yes, we remember. The characters remember, and they do it.
I think it was this way.
I think so too.
Right, wait, where is that map? So
You can just take us out of the cave system.
No, I'm trying to figure out where exactly the map is.
Exit the cave system, run right into the light drain, go and die.
Odd.
Oh yeah, by the way, Akis. You're not Akis, why did I say fucking Akis? Doesn't matter.
We cut to Chaluda. We see what's going on over there.
Anyways, no, all of you are in cloud form. All of your items are part of yourself, so you don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I will say this, as you guys are traveling out at the speed of light, you guys will eventually reach outside once I find out where the fucking map is.
You don't get to know where the map is. It's not allowed.
Shut up. Well, in that case, sorry guys, gotta end the session right here, because I don't know where the fucking map is. I know where it is. I could have sworn I did. Isn't it because I moved the shit around and it comes to the new layout? That would actually make a lot of sense. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So it should be right here. Click on this folder and then this. And by the way, I'm navigating Roll20, by the way, because there's a bunch of folders in this fucking thing. Click this. Yeah, there we go. Why did I fucking move it to this folder? That makes no sense. Okay, here we go. Drag here. Now the map is where it should be.
We're outside. I gotta zoom in.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Okay, so horse is still here. Oh wait, the man.
I spend the minute to
Fuck it.
turn
Run up
into.
to the man in
First-
cloud form.
Fuck it, I'm McLeod. Bessie, catch up. Bye.
You notice that there's a man standing right next to Nancy.
Why does he
Seem to
look
be
like
having
fucking arrogant?
currently having a conversation. Or at least
Nessie?
he's talking to her, but she's not really talking back, or at least not in a way you understand.
Wait, have we been able to hear her talking? Was that something I missed too?
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I would
Maybe
like
if
to
you
rain
eat some
on
of
him.
those mushrooms,
Kidding.
you'd be able to.
Yep.
Also, I guess campaign 1 is what this guy looks like. But you're all a bunch of clouds. Or at least, when you all start approaching your cloud form, Nessie's just gonna snort. And then he's just gonna turn around immediately, grabbing a boat. And then stopping. Oh. Is this your friend? The one you were talking about? Nessie snorts. I see. Then if they are friends of you, then they are friends of mine. Greetings, comrades. Welcome. Don't worry, I've been keeping your friend at company while you've been away. It's rather risky to leave her out here. This land ain't safe, you know.
I
Can we talk?
well, that is not a normal.
You are in cloud form. You cannot
No,
talk.
we all spend. Simon said he spends a
Oh.
minute. I do too. We spend a minute to become human again, and then we walk up to the guy as a human. And
As
then
you
we-
guys are transforming, you notice a giant creature kind of lifts themselves up from behind the wall. This is what it looks
Whoa.
like.
Is that a dragon?
Concern.
No, it's not a dragon. Oh, I get it. I know what's happening here. I know my subclasses. Hello there, friend. I really hope that's yours. And I
Wait,
point.
what?
He just turns, looks, grants. Ethel, down, boy. Go. These are friends, not food. And at this point, the dragon just hit. Well, not dragon, but the draconic creature kind of just hisses, and then just like lies back down, glaring at all of you. Do not mind Ethel. He's kind of hungry. He hasn't had his feeding time in a little bit. But he is quite right. A little bit, have a bit of a temper. Ah,
I see.
seems I haven't introduced myself. Apologies. It's been a little bit since I've seen actual living people that are not trying to kill me. Name's Athwada. He kind of just like gives a very familiar salute.
Well, Mr. Eflordo, how can I be absolutely sure you are not one of these these shapeshifters?
If I was, I would have already made sure to deal with your little steed here. Oh no. He just like tussles Nessie's mane. Well, you're good friends.
How do we know that Steed isn't also a shapeshifter?
She just glares at you, Swallow, and then snorts out a yellow powder.
That is.
Oh, okay, yeah, that seems like her.
Yes, this horse is very strange.
She just like lifts a hoof, steps back down, and you hear a loud crunch as the ground craters around it.
Yep, that's her. Okay, so you.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't have known to give his shapeshifter horse the mushrooms.
Yeah. So you are a. Talking to animals, bow, companion. You're some kind of ranger.
Oh, Good eye. I never thought like it was quite obvious. Yay, I am an ranger from a faraway place. Not quite familiar with Margrasia, but I've heard it was quite nice with all the granary and stuff. Little quaint villages with also little quaint people. But he kind of turns his gaze to the mining camp that's surrounded by rotting corpses. But this place is not quite what I'd heard about. A lot more death here than I expected. Seems like something in this place rather bad. Anyways,
So, what? Hmm. Hmm. Yes, as far as I understand it, some kind of supernatural anomaly occurred, and a bunch of monsters escaped from an alternate dimension into this one. Some kind of prison they were being stored in.
sure what those little fake dwarves I've encountered around here. I mentioned something about an explosion. I guess that is what it is. It would
Something
make
like that,
sense.
yeah.
But regardless, so who exactly? Well, she didn't quite. Your friend Nessie did not tell me the exact reason why you're that mine. But I'm assuming to solve some other issue.
Yes, there were allies of ours, well, allies of my companions here, that were in need of assistance, and we have assisted them, and now we're going to go solve a different problem.
I see. Well, whatever it is you're working on towards, wish you best of luck. I myself have my own duties here at Margracia, but don't know how much of it I'll be able to accomplish if the populace themselves are either dead or evacuated.
Yes,
Also, I don't think I caught your name. What is your name?
I am Saint.
Saint. Interesting. Sounds familiar. He just shrugs. Eh,
Hey,
But then again,
hey,
there's a lot of familiar people.
hey, Dylan,
Yes?
is there anything in my backstory that would make me know about Drake Wardens?
Roll history.
Okay, alright,
Not with advantage.
what did I roll? 21.
21. Okay, you haven't quite realized it because it's not something you're associated with. But from your knowledge, you are from of all the many places that Drake Wardens exist, like in the general land, from the places you visited, you start to realize, hey, almost no places seem to use drakes besides the Thalak Empire,
Hmm,
especially rage drakes, which you kind of recognize as species.
okay. So, what exactly mission are you on in these parts? Perhaps we have passed through, a part of this country ourselves. Maybe we have seen or heard something.
Well, that's nothing really too secretive. Me and a bunch of my companions were traveling amongst the land, trying to, well, find some sort of allies, in a way. Essentially, my home country, the motherland, is currently in the process of expanding its numbers, finding adventurers that would basically hire for coin and then use to help in clearing the monsters and monstrosities left by remnants. And, well, can't really do that with some of the neighboring continents not being very friendly and eager to trade. So we started expanding ourselves, trying to find and recruit adventurers. But adventurers are rather hard to find here in these lands, especially nowadays. Oh,
The way you go.
but well, all of you adventurers. Well, I'm quite sure you already have your hands full, but I can't help at least extend the offer. Just say I had tried. But would you be interested in offering your services to the Thalak Empire by chance?
Tell me, my understanding was that the Thalak Empire was a very capable, militant people with a strong military, many capable soldiers and warriors. What would
Oh,
they need to
not quite
prevent it?
correct on that, my friend. But this is something a little bit of a side project, in a way. The Thalak Empire is looking to establish a new former group consisting of freelancers, essentially. Like, it's always good to have your own soldiers and your own form of ways, but sometimes people of outside perspectives can give you ideas and methods that you would not quite think of. The Empire is always looking to expand itself in many ways. One. And hiring adventurers is definitely one. And it's not simply just you being hired and then you're now locked with the army and there's no escape. It is a form of hiring per task, essentially, like a normal adventurer's guild. Not sure if that would entertain you. After all, they do pay very well. We are very generous.
That way,
You
when
said
they invade another country, it doesn't look like they did it.
You see,
Invade? What do you mean by that, sir?
do I
Oh,
know
nothing.
about
Just
that?
thinking of, a value that you could get out of hiring people in such a way.
That is true.
You know,
But then again, it's been a little long while
nothing
since
to
I've
do
been
with
in the
anything we've seen
Empire.
happen.
I've been several months away after all. Spent most of my journey trying to traverse through the Badlands. A little difficult, I must say. The residents there aren't too friendly.
I see. But you said you were going with a group of people. Where are they?
As I'm currently separated. No, we were traveling together, but with all the recent things that's been going on here, we thought it best to split up our numbers. After all, traveling in large groups seems to be attracting those shape-shifting monstrosities.
Well, I think you should be careful. The rumor I've heard, maybe you've heard it from the shapeshifters themselves, there is a powerful golem made by the Lifesmith that is nigh on unbeatable and will steal the blood right out of your body.
Oh, I did not hear about that. But you say blood?
Well, I think it's just all of, like, it's why everything is dead. It took the life out of everything.
That explains why this is all but nothing but dead grass and trees. I'm hearing loud mic sounds.
Yeah.
It sounds like when you step foot in snow.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh, it is coming from Mike.
yes.
Yeah.
Boo them.
What's up?
Point
I'm
at
just
them.
hearing
Your
loud sounds.
Mike is
microphone's
walking around in the snow.
Squeaky,
Very
squeaky.
yeah.
Now.
Um, so, well, if I am able to offer you a small comfort, we are quite busy dealing with the existential threat that is the life-threatening golem. But there is, if you go through this mine and you take a left and then a right and you go down that way, there is a settlement there. It's difficult to get to, the bridge is out. But if you are able to cross that gap, maybe, I think I've heard that some Drake Wardens can fly on their dragons. Perhaps you are able to, you might be able to get across. And
He kind
there
of
is
pauses for a moment and he kind of just raises a finger. Pardon me, sir. I received a message from one of my traveling companions. So you said there was a settlement. I will
Yes,
definitely keep that in mind. Although as I'm currently seeing that many people here are currently trying to find refuge, I do not know if it's a good idea for me to go there. Or at least I don't know if Ethel here would actually be warmly welcomed. Not to mention he's still hungry.
Yes, well, just if perhaps there are no adventurers in that town, so you will not find your recruits. But perhaps if you are in need of shelter or wish to do some classic adventuring work, then perhaps you could do that there.
I appreciate that, comrade. I will take that into my consideration. I'll also be sure to notify my other companions as well. That way we can at least form a proper plan of action, because if Mount Gracia is as much of a deadland as we think it is, then it seems like there's no point for us being here. We may have to either try our luck somewhere else, like maybe north, with the Burmese theocracy, although I've heard they tend to be quite... well...
I have heard rumors of the theocracy, and they seem to be insular, is what I've heard.
and snobbish. Maybe I could always check with...
I hear they drive
what
very
was it,
easily.
Charuta? I thought it was quite a nice place, filled with trees. I could always check there.
Perhaps.
Ethel! He walks up and then hops onto the Drake's back. For now, I must go. But now, I wish you good luck, comrade. May strength always find you where you walk. Again, with that, they both leave. Okay, I can't grab both of them, so...
Well,
He seemed to be leaving in a big rush, too.
I see. I want to turn to the horse, and I'm going to use my telepathic helmet on the horse. Can you talk? I ask the horse telepathically.
She
So
looks
he's
at you.
basically just letting us know If we really want to, we can get paid to go attack Cholula.
Hmm. Do you remember everything Acast did in the fight against the big guy? Do you want him to do that against you?
As you're racing.
Eh.
You just hear a faint, "Oh yes, you got one dragon, but we got many dragons." Anyways,
Okay. I'm gonna like
So
lean again.
Thalic Empire equals bad.
I'm going to lean over to the horse. Do you trust him? Because I would not trust him personally. I'm talking to a horse. All of you guys.
she snorts.
Is it like a sarcastic snort or like an approving snort?
Nessie is smart.
She nods
Yes.
her head.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so here is the thing. Do not trust. I know a great deal about the Thalic Empire from my travels. They are not to be trusted. If that person is a loyal agent of the Empire, they are nothing but trouble. And they will just as soon stick a knife between your ribs while you sleep as they would say hello to you.
I agree.
You notice that she reaches into a bag of rations that was definitely not hers, and she starts eating from it.
I would like to roll survival or
Yep.
medicine. One of the two.
It
Roll.
only now occurs to me. Horses work because they eat the
Natural
grass,
20.
but there is no grass here for her to eat. This is possibly
You
against her.
notice the natural 20 of survival. What she's eating is seen with a natural 20 is rations that are normally commonly found within the Thalic Empire. And it seems like she was given this to eat by Eduardo before he left. And she's currently munching on the various dried fruits and whatnot that's in there.
Just making sure it wasn't going to kill her.
Yes,
Nope.
all right. I honestly think nothing can at this point. This is a terrifyingly powerful horse. I do not know where you got it, but I do not.
She starts
want
eating
it.
the bag itself.
You see, that is what I expected. Anyway, let's go. I do not. I
Good
don't
girl.
like. I'm not an animal.
Good girl. Yeah.
Go back here now.
I will. I guess
Best
I'll.
horse.
Yeah, it's the best horse. Well, that was interesting. Well, we got to go up north. We have a life drain golem to deal with, and a taxi to run away with, apparently. And I don't know why we're helping him. We're helping terrorism itself.
I hear if we go to that guy's country, they'll give us money and we get to fight in the war. It sounds exciting.
They will.
All right, we'll
probably-
drop you off there on our way. Don't you worry. I'm sure Nessie won't mind making a detour to the Thalic Empire as we go north
It's
in
literally-
migration.
It's literally like that would be like saying, "Oh, we're going to quickly go on a detour to the bottom of the ocean." Like it's the whole.
Hey, no. We are in the U.S. and we are taking a detour to mainland China
Exact. That's literally what you're
as we're
suggesting.
heading to the grocery store.
Yes. Okay. Well.
Actually, come to think of it, there's a 0 chance of Paxi ever helping defend Cholula again, so this wouldn't help Swobo kill Paxi.
You can just kill him. He could not 1v1 you under any circumstance.
I mean, if Taxi goes first, he could potentially kill Swalbo before he rages. Once Swalbo rages, it's game over.
Yeah. Until Swallow has to make wisdom and intelligence saving throws.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Dylan, have you seen Taxi's initiative rolls?
That is a fair point.
That's entirely. Meanwhile,
Poor Paxi.
Swallow has advantage on every initiative roll ever.
Yeah.
So
This is true. So the odd chance, just for the sake of it, because I'm curious, I want both of you to roll initiative just to see. I want to see what would happen.
I have
it's
hold person.
That's what I'm saying. It really depends on the. On who
Oh,
starts.
wait, what's
Okay,
that? You have
18.
whole person? Hold on a second.
He has a ring of free movement. He literally cannot have his movement restricted by magic.
Yeah, how do I make... Yeah, here we
I
go.
Okay. Then in that case, invisibility.
Oh, okay,
Swallow
so
has
it's my other ring?
In
well,
that
that's
case,
a mistake.
fly.
Why? Yeah.
He
He
also
can,
had-
he can
Actually, wait, no, I'm sorry. Plane shift, better.
Okay, that didn't turn out how we thought. All right. Anyways, he didn't even need to roll initiative. He was just fucked. Rip Paxi.
Is my ring still glowing red?
No, I failed.
It's a good question.
you're dead.
It is glowing
No,
red.
no, you're not. But you're not gonna kill Slobo. The goal is to basically do as much damage as possible and then put him to sleep. But you don't have sleep, so.
I mean, theoretically, Pax that's not like other characters maybe, but Paxi has 2 spell slots. He couldn't possibly outlast all of Swolbo's rage charges. Also, don't you have Infinity Rage at this point, or is that later?
No, that's way later.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
story.
Anyways,
What are you planning on doing now?
Well, I say we just start making our way towards where we need to go.
that was laggy.
Oh, yeah.
That was very
I
laggy.
mean,
What are you
I'll
doing?
ride alongside. Well, that's right. Horse be very fast now.
Fast as Nessie.
What about the shard?
you have a
you
zap lock.
the crystal.
Shard. I will go over here and I will first. I'll touch the crystal to the tattoo.
All right, make a dex save. Just
Make
kidding.
make a death save.
Make a death saving throw. So you immediately touch the crystal onto. Well, you touch the crystal on your tattoo. You're dead. You disintegrate.
Wait, what? Who said that?
You take 978 force damage. You're disintegrated. Anyways, in all seriousness, though, currently you the crystal immediately turns into energy and seems to flow right into the tattoo. You feel a real, like a tingling sensation, not like electricity. And then you hear a voice speak to you. This one being soulless. Well, what do you know? Suddenly things are starting to make a lot more sense. Looks like he was right to give me this, that Brimrock. Astorius. I apologize, but it seems like I've been holding out on you this entire time. I've suddenly realized something about myself, particularly in my capabilities when I served Ortholas, back when I was with them. Back then, Ortholas created many things, and when he created them, he usually imparted them upon me in order to make his life easier, such as knowledge on how to craft spells, crafting spells, or casting them for him, and so on, basically working in the background while he simply focuses on the main task of hand. And one of these is transportation. He had a mount, one of pure magic, that he called upon with the use of me. I think I can actually access this and grant you this power. But not a replacement per se. I could take the magic and the identity of the mount and infuse it into the wolf, Ruin, to enhance them further. Would you be fine with that?
Indeed, yes.
Good. In that case, it'll take all but a moment. With that, you notice that Ruin starts becoming engulfed in this light,
Da 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 da.
and you hear evolution magic going in the background. Dun, 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 dun. Anyways. And suddenly, Ruin starts giving off a lot more energy before transforming. Wow.
Oh,
Back.
wow.
Before you is now not just Ruin, but Ruin the Fang of Innovation. He gets stronger, tankier, a lot.
Cyborg.
He's a lot better at finding things,
Ooh.
and his attacks
boy.
are now magical.
What
You
is
probably
my-
saw that. You probably already saw the stat block when you looked at the thing. You're welcome to look at it now.
the 5d10 plus 10. Correct.
No. You go to your spell. Go to Mark of the Innovator.
The innovator.
If you go all the way down,
There we go.
there should be a link.
Oh, 8d10 plus 40. Yeah, that's much nicer. Yes, and an 18 for armor. Plus 5 to a knit. Oh my god, it's sexy. I can attack twice.
Ruin is now not going to get one-shotted. He's not going to get two-shotted. You're welcome.
Anyway,
Conveniently, every enemy from this point on will attack 3 times on their turn.
Nice. Wait, magic enhanced things? Attacks are enhanced with magic and they're considered magical for damage resistances and immunities. Okay, so I do magic. He does magic damage?
So
magic.
attacks
He can
that
bite
say they have
ghosts.
they resistant or immune to non-magical attacks, his attacks bypass that.
Ruin can bite ghosts.
And also now when you roll for wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or smell, Ruin has expertise on that, so he gets an additional +5 to the result on top of his
In that
Plus
case,
8.
and delete this, and then new extras, add an extra. Will it show up? Just in here?
Oh hey, you can literally just roll the hit points now. 98. That's nice.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find the, it should just show up in, 420 now, right?
Should be.
So unfortunately, I named it Ruin, so I have to hit load more 50 times. I clicked Mount. I'm assuming that's what you put it under?
Who, Ruin?
Yeah.
He's labeled as monster, so it's
Oh,
on my
yeah, he's
page.
here. He's here. Ruin Fang of Innovation. Add. Cool. I've got Ruin. That's going to go ahead and roll for the hit point. 1810 plus 40. I can just
That's
roll off.
technically 25. Oh. I was just rolling damage. 86. 2 above the
86.
average.
Oh, that added the 40 already. Cool.
Yep.
Nice. We will take it.
Alright.
That. Demise. HP.
And also the mark of the innovator. So anytime you cast Find Greater Steed, you can now choose to have this version of Ruin. And also, once per long rest, you can cast the spell Find Greater Speed as an action.
Yep.
Instead of 10 minutes cast time.
Oh, so it does delete the cast time, so I can cast it in combat.
Yes. But this
Nice.
is only once per long rest. If you lose Ruin again, then the next time you have to cast it, you have to do the regular casting time. And
Yeah.
technically, you could also cast Ruin with the regular cast time, and if you lose him in combat, you can recast it with that action cost.
I got rid of the name because I customized it.
Ruin, Fang of Innovation. So, I'm assuming you guys are going to start traveling, right?
Yep.
General idea.
And I will stay on Ruin because even if it would be faster to be on the cart, I don't know. Wait, I didn't even see what his movement speed was. I didn't look. I'm ashamed. Till 50 feet. Okay. I'm gonna still ride alongside. If Bessie outruns me, it's fine. I need to ride my new
Bessie.
That's a
Nessie.
hard one.
Nessie, sorry.
Very
She's
important.
smart.
Don't it yeah.
A
Smart
guiding
horse.
a guiding bolt arcs all the way from over to Luna and bunks you in the head.
Bessie's a cow from a different campaign.
Yes. Bessie's a cow from everything. Like a
That
lot of
too.
cows.
And it's also a gun from everything. And a sword.
That too.
Yeah. Okay, so I say everything's dead, but I think we should still try and follow the road, assuming there's one left. I don't think the Life Drain Golem would have destroyed it. And if it's a little bit faster, then that might help us.
Unless the road is alive, and then that answers that. So we gotta go up here. So might as well start making our way.
All right. So you guys start making your way up north, heading towards the average, like expected location of where this thing might be.
Oh yeah, over there. That's right. Not over there, but over
The
there.
blue square. A
Yeah, I see it.
convenient marker.
Making our way downtown, walking fast, trying not to die.
So you guys start making your way up north. Try and who is up at the front? Who wants to be rolling
Me.
perceptions?
Probably me because Wolf has better senses.
Oh,
So both me and Wolf can roll perception.
Simon is guiding the cart, and Astorius is on the wolf as a separate vehicle.
Yes.
I rolled a 27.
I roll.
Perception.
Yep.
I roll 21, and then Ruin rolls.
For sight and smell.
Fang, his advantage in wisdom, perception, surrounding spell, has expertise on this roll, an additional 5 to the result. So I'd roll it here. Yeah.
Technically, you would just roll and then just add 5 to it, because adding expertise to a monster is kind of not something I can do.
Yeah. Well,
That's a natural 20.
plus 5.
So, as Ruin is currently sniffing the air, trying to get, and also listen, you just hear souls go, whoa. Okay, I'm going to be upfront with you, Astorius. I did not quite realize I would be this connected to Ruin, or at least I'm starting to at least smell and hear. Holy, he hears everything. How does he have such good smell and eyesight? Well, not eyesight, but I can't make sense of what exactly he's looking at. And Ruin's just proceeds for a brief moment, gains full omniscience in terms of knowing where everything is around him. He seems relaxed, although a little unnerved. As for Simon, you rolled pretty high as well, so you're also on top of your game in terms of visuals. You can see everything around you. Ruin pretty much has you covered completely in hearing and in smell. And right now, the further north you guys get, the more you start to realize that the plant life is starting to look worse and worse for wear. You're starting to see lands where the grass is gray and barren.
Not fun.
Where the mere steps on the ground is causing loud crunching noises as you're stepping across dead plant life.
Makes
So
sense.
what are the odds that I can eventually get a sword in Ruin's mouth?
Baby steps.
I mean, you have 2 weapons.
True. Actually, 3 weapons.
Clearly, what you do is you activate the katana's fucking Jetstream Yasuo's sword, and it fucking.
I hate that's the default name for him now.
No, look, I will call him Kenthro. You take Kenthro's sword and you shoot it out of the scabbard because he's Jetstream Yasuo, and it flies out and Ruin catches it in their mouth, and then you strike an epic battle pose, and then you win.
Attempting this next combat, anyway.
After a certain point, if his dex gets high enough, he could technically wield Kenthro's sword and catch it.
I mean,
That would be so badass.
I don't want to think about it, actually. That sounds like a combat balancing nightmare.
I am. See, here's the thing. I would apologize.
You
Dylan,
did this to
for
yourself.
suggesting this, but you're the one that gave Swelbo 2 extra arms, so you do not get to complain.
He does have. Well, no, that's saves. He has plus 5 to dex save. Well, that's just because I'm sitting on. No, that's just what he normally gets, right? And then an additional 5 for me.
You don't get to complain, Dylan. This is 1,000% your own doing.
It would be.
I know.
It would be a dex save for him to catch it, right?
Yeah, it's an acrobatics, technically, check.
No save, only acrobatics. But yes.
So yeah, he has plus 5 modifier for that.
So he would have a plus 5 to his acrobatics. God, I have a hard time. I hate that the maps are in a completely different folder now. It makes it hard to navigate. So you guys are getting further up ahead, and this is when you guys see in a distance a bright flash of light. Yeah, it seems to be nope, wrong. There we go.
Round.
Up this way,
Let's see.
towards the path you're walking.
How far in the distance is it?
A ways away.
Okay.
But it was a bright flash of light.
I think we should maybe give that a wide berth.
Where did he point it out to
Now you
be?
see another bright flash of light. This time it's blue instead of yellow.
What color did those two cool guys we fought have? What color were their powers?
I mean, one of them you created a blue dome.
That's true. Maybe we should. Let's get close enough to look at it, but like try and stay far enough away that we can run if we need to.
Where did you point it out to be?
Like this way.
Yeah, this way-ish.
We were steering clear. Is that what I'm gathering? I mean, I know only Saint said something about it, but
I mean, I think we should at least try and get eyes on it. It might be those two guys.
Yeah.
Count them. They might need help.
which two guys?
The two people.
The recent guy, the
No,
who?
the two people who like the creatures from another world who were fighting the tide, and they put us in.
Oh,
They put us in the Thunderdome and fought us for like 3 rounds to make sure we weren't shapeshifters.
those guys. Yeah. Okay, I'll check it out.
Alright, you guys get close. You cross a bridge over the river and you start getting closer. And this is when you're hearing sounds now. Loud bursts of energy, flashes of light that are almost blinding. You can't quite make out exactly where this is all coming from yet. But you're seeing a lot of ash in the air, smoke and stuff kind of obscuring your surroundings, or at least the area up ahead, making it difficult to see what exactly is going on. And let me grab you guys' tokens real quick for this one, because I spent a lot of time preparing for this map in particular
No shit. Well,
on
We're-
Gimbalot.
I
What
guess
if we
we're
just
gonna-
went around?
Fuck you guys, anyways.
Okay, so what we're gonna.
I cast sun.
Well, I made a lot of.
You don't get that.
You don't have the spell yet. Just the knowledge.
Bilbo rages and stares into it.
I have the knowledge and a crystal that can write down anything.
You do not use the fucking. Please do not use the wealth splitter killing crystal to cast the link shot killing spell on some fucking trash mobs. Please.
Actually, here's the thing, but I think that would actually kill me. Because I'm pretty sure anything that would just, like, kill me outright still kills me.
Which it
And that
would.
thing does easily enough damage for that.
It does what? 100 d12. Let me roll 100
Yeah.
d12.
1,000.
Unless
I
it's
would-
min rolls, which that are pretty low.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I
gotta
would need to
zoom out.
take, like, 300 something HP
Oh god, this map is
to
huge.
to kill me.
Oh dear god.
It is all darkness. Oh, it's not darkness right now. Okay.
Roll to the bottom.
There is a layer of thick, impenetrable fog in front of us.
Oh,
Are you
What
dead,
What is
Swelbo?
that? What number is that? 1,000 d12. It's 100 d12. 100.
No, it's
Listen,
1,000. It's 1,000.
I read it at Brimrock's Fist of Suns is 100 d12. Base damage is 100 d12 fire damage.
There was
What the
number
fuck?
So just
1,000
divide
in
that
there
by
somewhere.
10. It would be
That's a-
650
Yeah,
damage.
okay.
I can't
Only
believe it.
652 damage. He's still
That
dead.
would insta-kill me.
Alright,
Alright.
so.
So you know what? There proves that Paxi can win this fight.
Yeah,
He just
if
has
I
to
cast it,
Die in the
and then
meantime.
if you kill me within an hour, the spells goes off anyway.
Okay, so here are our options.
What the heck?
Spend magic item A to kill an ancient evil magic item. Spend magic item B to destroy a mechanized demigod wizard. Option 3, spend both of them to kill one guy. I'm
And
dead.
that name is Swallow.
Look.
You guys
Look, the
hear
ends justify the
another
means, okay?
loud boom.
If we use both of those to kill Paxi, then at least we solve the problem of more of the world-ending evil people will probably not show up.
So then we become the most
So-
evil people ever.
From the fog of dust, something launches out of the air and slams into the ground right next to your carriage.
What is that exactly?
Hold on. Let me see. Where is I have everything here. Here we go. And press play.
Press play. Oh.
By the way, heads up,
The thing-
Dylan.
the- Yes.
I think we should be done by then, but guests from Magic are arriving at my place at 1 a.m. Just so you're aware.
Fair. This is not going to last too much longer.
I didn't think so.
So the fog clears, and a giant hulking figure rises from the earth, from where it impacted.
This is not the guy, is it? Isn't the big guy?
Campaign 1, for what it looks like.
Warp.
And the thing will charge right back into the dust cloud. And then you see a bright flash of blue light, followed a bright flash of yellow. And then the dust,
missed their goal.
the dust is going to clear. Reveal areas.
Oh,
What the fuck is that thing?
You see
That's
this thing
light.
is currently surrounded by various goals.
Oh.
Two of them
That's a
immediately
light
dash
triangle.
into the thing, raise their hammers, and smash down upon its body, causing two blue eruptions of light. And then this thing just glows very brightly, its form shivering with yellow. And it's... It's going to slam into another golem and propel it away. This thing is just raising its hand. You kind of notice the yellow energy starts seeping out from these various golems. It starts feeling into the life drain golem. But they're still charging into the thing and smashing into it. Not really doing any visible damage.
Guys, I
Should
feel
we
so-
cast Sun now?
We can't. It's a 9th level spell, and he says, and also we don't have the spell.
If we physically cannot cast Sun even if we wanted to, and we don't.
But I mean, what if we could?
You also can't. I stole it from you.
You should. I will telepathically communicate to Simon that hey, I can keep items in an extra dimensional space if you want to really keep them away from Baxi.
Well, you didn't even know. I mean, I stole it from Paxi. He does not have anything in
That's
regards
good.
to that paper,
That's good.
and he doesn't know about it.
Paxi's mind is a steel trap. He knows everything about magic.
Alright, guys, I think we shouldn't be here.
You see several more figures immediately show up from the dust.
What the fuck are those?
Oh,
Are those
How
also
we wanted
goals?
to kill this thing.
We
You
did,
just
but
hear
we
a-
needed a way to do it.
You hear a loud shout come from these guys. Smite down this monstrosity for the theocracy! And they
Oh,
immediately
no.
charge in there.
Oh
They
no.
were- died.
Alright, you know what? Let's leave. Let's let this thing kill them.
yeah,
At
that's
this point, you can see they're charging their weapons with holy energy, but immediately this golem just raises its hands up in the air and just screams at them. Before you see all their life energy starts getting absorbed into this golem. They're
You
still
know, it says
standing.
drain so you don't have to scream.
Yeah.
Yeah. It said you don't because it clips your mic and it kills my eardrums.
So we'll just point and laugh at the bees people being killed by this.
This thing is going to smash into this golem again, and oh, let me roll a dice.
Honestly, I thought that the drain golem was going to get bigger, based on absorbing things.
it just has a shield.
That's a nat 20.
That's unfortunate for you guys. Anyways,
Don't worry, guys. We can still flank it. It's small enough.
it launches the golem straight into Nessie.
Does Nessie kick
Not
it back like a
Nessie.
baseball?
Well, we have to kill it. Fire Sun.
The golem
No, I think Nessie
smashes
can
right
take
into
care of
Nessie. The golem smacks hard, causing your entire cart to shuffle backwards.
How's Nessie feeling?
Nessie's just going to snort. The golem collapses on the ground before quickly picking itself up. Nessie looks bruised, but not much worse for wear.
Alright.
We
The
should
golem
leave.
immediately
I get up.
charges forward.
Ego more
get off the
bruised.
cart.
Nessie, we have to kill it.
No.
Yeah, no, you go kill the
Kame.
Physically-
Not the drain golem, but the one that just smacked into Nessie. Whatever comes our way, we kill.
We physically cannot kill it. We should leave.
Golem
So here's the idea.
while besides being ganged up on by so many different figures. The life drain golem turns its gaze to you guys.
Oh, right, we're marked.
No, not
So,
anymore.
Swolbo, if
We
you
are
think about it
soon
like
to
this,
be.
Whatever flings into us, we dog bomb. Unless it's a life drain golem, which we run.
Not drained.
Kill what, though?
Not drained. It's gonna raise his hand and it's gonna release a pulse of magic.
Alright, think about it. If I'm at
Can I
1
counterspell?
HP,
Counter
if I'm at
spell.
0 HP, what is
No.
there for it to drain? I'll keep smacking it.
It will make you. It will give you death fails.
Yeah, that doesn't kill me until my rage ends.
It will kill you outright.
It's not endless
Will-
rage. It's a minute. It's a 1 minute. Oh god.
Yeah, I know.
Oh god.
Oh wait,
God, I
evidently
was-
all of you are in it.
No, we're not.
All of you make
I
charisma saves.
I deflected
Ooh.
psychically.
Wait, no, it's wisdom. I forgot.
Well, now you made me
No.
sad.
Sorry, move closer. Sorry, move closer. Sorry, quickly, before you notice.
Well, in that case, that's an 18 for wisdom.
Fuck.
Stories, move. Get closer.
Too late.
What's wrong with you?
It's too late.
Wait, I'm within 10 feet. What's the plus?
Plus 5.
20.
Astorius, you've killed us all.
I wish it was actually charisma. No, it's not charisma. It is
I didn't see
wisdom.
the circle, my bad.
Oh, my bad.
Astorius is just
I
like,
wrote
yeah, but
charisma,
my
it was
dog
like,
lived.
charisma says, oh, actually, it's wisdom. After.
Yeah, I looked at the stat block again. It's
I cry.
Oh, where is it? There it is.
You
No,
were
no,
in
it's
the
a hard
dead.
roll though. At least you
Also,
got
why do you have a
the
plus
same thing.
13 to your charisma save?
Reasons.
Okay.
My proficiency
Wait.
bonus is plus 6. My charisma is plus 7.
Why are you rolling so many times, Saint?
Indomitable. I have 2 of them.
That's unfortunate.
If,
That-
if,
yeah.
if a 14 would have succeeded, I'm going to literally kill myself.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think it
something tells
would.
me it wouldn't.
No.
Wait, do we all have to save?
Yes.
I think it's like
Oh,
a
I missed
24
this.
minimum.
I don't know why.
You make a
I missed
wisdom.
this.
Yeah, something
Make a
tells me
wisdom.
no one has saved.
So wait, not
Make a wisdom
charisma
save.
and wisdom? Both?
That's wisdom.
No. I rolled charisma accidentally.
Got it.
Because
Drew-
don't like me.
Yeah. What'd you roll, by the way, Drew?
18.
Okay.
16, and then ruin.
That's not good. You have a plus 13 and you got a 3.
Yeah, I know. I rolled a frickin' 3. Ruin
Alright, Taxi, you rolled a 20.
Yep.
Yes.
plus 5.
That's okay.
Ruin gets a 26. But my
So
dog
can-
lives.
Congratulations, Paxi, Ruin, you both succeeded. Everyone else,
Woo.
suddenly you feel a mark form on your body before disappearing.
Oh, for once, something's not chasing me. Get fucked, all of you.
Hey, but it's not chasing Ruin, even though Ruin's gonna be next.
Now you've got the golem herpes.
And with that,
Yeah, and you're never not next to us. So
so yeah, what are you guys doing while these guys are charging back
Well,
into
now we
combat?
don't got a choice, right?
I mean, we can't fight it. Like, we literally can't fight it. It has infinite health. The Boomies people will hold it off. We just need to leave.
The golem is going to take one of its hands. You notice this yellow energy that's shining off his body like a second sun coalesces into a large blade. And he's going to stab the golem. And then slice out, severing the golem into 2 pieces.
So if we help it kill the things from the Boomies theocracy, what do you think the odds are that he lets us go? Because, you know,
Negative
two
0.
birds, one
Yeah.
stone.
He
zero.
immediately
The answer
cuts
is
down
negative
another golem.
So 0.
Okay, he's got us on a time limit. Run. He's killing things while we discuss.
Yeah, let's leave.
We leave. I leave.
Do
I've
we have any
left.
more of those mushrooms? I think we could use some speed right now.
Y'all can die if you want. I've left.
I can just cast teleport.
I mean, you can't teleport us to a place we haven't
Alright.
been. Safe
Sorry.
Yes, I can.
You went off the map. I can't grab you now.
Not
Based on the description I've been given,
Not.
I have a 57% chance.
What? Swobo takes off
get
his
near
boots
there.
and puts them on Nessie.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
So, what are you guys doing?
I can't control the horse. I can still control the horse. The horse. I can still control the horse.
I can control the. You can control the horse too. The fuck?
Yeah. The horse leaves. The horse leaves. The horse leaves.
Everyone else is just sitting in open air before falling to the ground on their ass.
Yes.
So you guys skedaddle.
We have to go around them. How do we get around them?
I mean, we just go the other way. Like
We're
just
being tracked now.
I mean, we go. Nelly is very fast. Nelly.
Nessie.
What's the plan on how to kill this thing again?
We find a mech.
Yes, we find a mech. And the mech kills the
Something
life
that
ring
doesn't
golem.
have life for it to drain.
Yes. We find a machine built by a guy who was like inhabited by a god a little bit. That's what we do, and we find it, and it punches the life ring golem into space.
I mean, at that point, you can't really drain life anymore. Now it's the astral plane's problem.
Yep.
Okay.
So
this
you
is
guys
like
flee,
something in
you
a
run around the long,
stick.
you go basically a circle
Put
around it.
Paxi on his back first.
You know, we're gonna. The robot has. The mech has two fists. One for the life ring golem, one for Paxi. Both. Woo!
Yeah, we will go around it.
Yes.
So we have one fist to deal with the great evil of all, and then one for the life drain golem.
Jesus.
Anyways, you guys kind of just see all these boomy theocracy guys charge into the golem, and you see them slowly getting massacred, and you guys are like, "Fuck that, we're going around."
We will die if we participate in this right now without any sort of way to deal with it.
So
Like, I
you
can reduce his
guys-
max HP, but you know, infinity minus one's still fucking infinity.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys go around. Wise choice.
Okay, real talk. Would we have died?
Of
Yes.
course, it has infinite health.
Or at
mean,
least,
so does Swallow.
it's harder to outrun something that's right next to you.
True.
But if something's distracted, you can outrun it.
Yes.
It's like, oh, I spent a long time preparing this map. Oh,
It's
okay.
okay. Swobo could
No,
have stayed
okay.
alive for
I have a
one
long time
minute.
preparing a series of maps that look like they're dead. I took existing real.
Oh,
Okay. So
It's reusable, which is the fun part.
here's
so we made the right choice. Got it. We didn't just
Yeah.
do PK.
here's the issue, is that it has infinity health. Not only does it have infinity health, but it has infinity health plus all of our
It
health.
doesn't have infinite health. It's just in the
How
five
many
figures.
Thousands?
5
Oh,
figures.
5 figures. Okay.
I did a lot of mathing to see how much health everyone technically had in Renholv all combined, on top of everything else.
Oh, that makes me feel even better. Great. About
Not
friends
my
being dead.
fault.
Whose fault?
Not my
Anyways,
fault.
Oh, okay.
This may actually be a good stopping point for the campaign, because we have people going to do stuff, and next session it can be a little bit more in depth on what you guys plan to do.
Yeah, we
Okay.
had some RP, we had some cut scenes. A third of the episode wasn't recorded, and it's all good.
Jesus.
Oh, what's this? Discord was muted? Oh, you're just gonna have to hear me the whole time.
Oh, haven't you done that before?
For like 10 minutes.
Oh no. All right.
That was like 10 minutes of an episode, yeah.
Okay, then. Well, it's been
All
fun,
right.
everybody.